Hey, it's Tuesday morning. Ain't God good? And won't he do it? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. I know I'm listening probably saying, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Hey, good morning, Memphis. Well, I'm doing like Bob Ojo said. Good morning, Memphis. Look, good people. Look, good morning. I want to talk about the streets of Memphis. You know, when we go to our grocery stores, we go to the gas stations, restaurants, where we go. Why do we see so much trash on our grounds beside people's cars and everything? But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man, the white beard, smiling and profiling, and finally realize, y'all trying to size me up. Good people, this is the thing. You know, we spend so much time on, how can I say, on traffic lights, speeding cams, all those different things and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get the value out of the city and get the city clean, focus on people who are doing all this littering. You know, I recall like back in the day, well, not back in the day, like now, if you get caught littering, what's it? $5 fine. $5 fine, right? You can clean your streets up and rebuild a city at the same time. You know, I want to call it Memphis Street Keeper. That's what we are, Memphis Street Keeper, right? I talked to Paul Young about that and everything. He said, Lee Craft, man, you got some good ideas. I said, yeah, I got some good ideas. You need to listen to me. Look, if we can start with getting the streets clean, right? Then work on your crime bill. How to get crime de-escalate, get on a downswing. How to descale crime. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I called the White House chief of staff, me and Susie Wiles. We was talking about starting with Memphis, trying to get Memphis streets clean and everything, trying to work on the crime thing. You know, and she said she's gonna talk to Donald Trump and get Donald Trump to reach out to me so we can see what we can do to bump heads together. You know, I know a lot of people probably don't like the president, you know, but my thing is, it ain't not about liking the president, but respecting the office. Even if the office is not what we think it should be. My thing is, though, when you got God inside of you, you can change anybody. All you got to do is have the opportunity to talk to him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. No, it was a missed call. I guess Trump pocket dialed me, I guess. But I'll call him back after this show. But like I'm saying to people, think about it for a second, right? You know, people always want to go eat their food, throw the food out the car, right? When you start getting $500 fines and you on camera and you can't dispute that, you're going to shut a lot of things down because people will be aware of their surroundings. I can't throw that on the ground, man. That's $5. I can handle the $50 fine, but the $5 fine, I can't handle that. So all I'm saying to people, just let it marinate for a minute. And if you want to help your city out, you help your city out by doing the right thing. You know, I know. You know, everybody gonna see somebody throwing trash on the ground. They're not gonna approach somebody and say, "Hey, man, pick that up," because you do that, you're gonna be a serious altercation. Man, who are you? You know what I'm saying? I am the Memphis Street Keeper. I've been appointed by Mayor Young and Lee Craft. He gonna say, "What? Look, get together. This right here is the $500 fine. I tell you what, you get one courtesy warning. Get it up, throw it in the trash can. That's your warning. Now your name's in the book. You do it again. Instead of being $500, it's gonna be $650 because you've been warned. You know what I'm saying? When that started happening, and people see see that you mean business, and then if they don't want to get up, charge them. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing these games. See, we play games with people and stuff. They know that there's no consequence behind what they're doing. What they're gonna happen? You're gonna try and have a dump site in Walmart parking lot, Kroger parking lot, Walgreens parking lot, your favorite restaurant that you like to dine at. You're gonna have trash everywhere. Nobody should be going through that. Nobody. So like I said, good people, this is my show for today. I remember talking to my cousin about the city of Memphis. Memphis should be one of the greatest cities to live in, and you should be one of the cleanest cities. We can get back to that. All we gotta do is put the rules in place and enforce those rules. You know, when I say enforce those rules, I don't mean that because you're a politician, because you're a police officer, because you're a fireman, because you whatever important personality might be inside of Memphis, you're going to get charged that fine if you get caught littering. But if you're in all the leadership roles, you shouldn't be doing it. You should be the example. That's all I'm saying to people. So I say, if you're not doing it, don't worry about it. But for the ones who are doing it, we're going to get you. We're going to get you. It's going to be worse than a bit clicking the ticket. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fine in mine. Oh, mine and fine. You know, when I find you, I'm going to find you. Fine and fine. How that sound? Find, F-I-N-D, and F-I-N-E. Find and find. That's what we're going to start doing. So, like I said, good people, spread the word. Like I said, talk to Mary Young. I got the President will be calling back. Donald Trump will be calling back. President Trump will be calling back. And like I said, once you do all those things, I'm gonna work with him, and I'm gonna put the hands of God on him and say, hey, Jesus told me to get it right, man. You know what I'm saying, good people? You know what I'm saying? Don't avoid people that are in power. Address them. You know, let the words come from your mouth be from God Himself. And people can feel that. And like I said, when words come from God, they're gonna touch you. If they don't touch it, God gonna touch you. When God touch it, it's where hey, I'm just gonna stand back and say, you know what? Hey, he been warned. He been warned. So, or she been warned, or whoever it is, they been warned. So, with that being said, Dilly Craft, this is my podcast. What if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound, together. We got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people. If you want to have a real conversation, have a blessed day, and please find time and make time to tell God thank you.